What's up, everybody? Welcome back to what I think and hope is the finale of Outer Worlds 2. I thought that would be the last one, but I was wrong. Let's see how this one goes. Let's get to it. Nope, gotta go up here. RS listening post. Looks like Coruscant.
Alert. Unsanctioned individual detected in immediate vicinity. Present credentials.
I'm the fucking juggernaut, bitch.
Status. Not convinced. Activating alarm. Please allow yourself to die quietly.
Get the word in. I'll take care of him, Commander.
That didn't work out for you.
offering counsel, Arbiter Joaquin. The situation requires a judicious hand, and given what's transpiring, I would prefer arbiters, not sentinels, resolve the matter. It began as a simple call for adjudication. 3 subjects had managed, through a supposed cavalcade of negligence, to let a half-ton worth of crabble meat go bad. Ultimately, I found nothing deliberate or overtly negligent in the situation. It appears to have been a simple accident. Nevertheless, the subjects are so devout and loving of the Protectorate that, despite my absolution, each is demanding to be punished. So I seek your wisdom on how to proceed. I'm sending incident number 85-92-
Let's skip the boat.
to your terminal for your much appreciated review and recommendation.
Triangulating source of disturbance.
Let's wreck him.
Target.
Arbiter Weiss, wonderful to see you again. Have you decided that I have failed the Protectorate? Am I in need of mental refreshment? Or corporal punishment? Please. Agony. Protectorate justice is the only way to alleviate its pain.
Nonsense. The Protectorate's weighed and offered absolution carries every bit the weight of its admonishment. The matter has been judged and settled. That should bring you every bit as much joy as a month of hard labor, or trip to mental refreshment. It is blessed atonement without the weight.
I suppose you're right. If, in your wisdom, this is the better path to redemption, who would dare to argue otherwise?
Exactly. To reject our forgiveness is to question Protectorate infallibility, which would be no less profane as refusing our punishment.
Let's get him over with. Take him out! Let's dispense with the how do you do's. How are you still upright over there? Hit him hard!
completed. It is highly recommended you return to Presiding Bishop Ruth Bazaar and inform her of the satellite's successful alignment.
I wish this chick was much closer.
Agent, just the individual I had designated this time to converse with. As should be self-evident, I have dispensed with the slavish whims of the body. My mind is clearer than it has ever been, and I have you to thank. Of course, the chances of a negative outcome were always negligible. I have learned of the events that took place at Aris Listening Post. You continue to be a credit to the Order and this colony. With the Hyperion Reticulum properly positioned, our understanding of the universe will accelerate tenfold. We are closer in alignment with the plan than ever before. I am certain of it. There now remains only one problem left to solve for: Auntie Cleo. To ensure Arcadia's future, she must be removed from the equation. You have proven yourself reliable, but do not underestimate Cleo's cunning. There is a high probability she will try to bargain for her life if given the chance. I cannot predict with sufficient accuracy what other dangers you might face inside her headquarters, but I would advise exercising your usual caution. And you will be. Go forth now.
She will try. What I can do from here? Going to Auntie Cleo's headquarters. Undisputed claim. I should be getting lit up at this place if that's the case. Since Auntie Cleo is shoot on sight right now. Wait a second, hang on, I'll pick up another one.
Intruder alert! Representatives of the Order detected. Protect your auntie, and you may qualify for our one-time go-getter.
1 second.
The story of Auntie Cleo versus the Moon Man is a ballad for our ages. A thing of legend to be handed down for a modest fee to each successive.
Right, you guys should be shoot on sight, aren't you? Oh, you're the Order. Never mind. Everyone's dead. That sucks. This is kind of lame. I was hoping I'd go through this myself.
On just how much money your toil is netting us. It's time for profit forecast time. Starting with product development, the more loaf and butter of our entire operation. Thanks to our marketing wizard selling the sizzle of ink.
Tranicular, arriving.
Any moment now. Approaching station. Client intake. Where top lab coats are doing. Pioneering confidential work in. We took what nature heedlessly assembled and vastly rebettered it through artificial means. At Auntie's Choice, we strive to be 110% wholly plus artificial. Artificiality is our guiding principle. Enjoy an artificially enhanced existence through the conspicuous consumption of unavoidable embedded chemicals.
This is fucking lame.
Attention any and all go-getters on my payroll. It's time to recognize the down.
Let me know when you need a distraction.
There we go. Okay. Oh, what the fuck? What?
Intruder alert! Representatives of the Order detected. Protect your auntie, and you may qualify for our one-time go-getter incentive offer.
Live, love, laugh, on your command.
And consume with aunties.
You quit slow, Commander.
Oh my fucking god, people! It's the shit in games that fucking pisses me off.
Intruder alert! Representatives of the Order
You fucking
detected.
losers stay right here.
Your auntie, and you may qualify for our one-time go-getter incentive offer.
Take care of him, Commander.
Solve that fucking problem real quick.
Enjoy an artificially enhanced existence through the conspicuous consumption of unavoidable embedded chemicals with Auntie's Choice.
Further research required.
Their artificial life is a life that's sweeter. Business is good. We have positive bit flow. Our portfolio is diversified, but we can always do better. I'll give it to you straight in my quarterly underperformance review. First up, excessive corporate malfeasance. The only division that earns us less when they work more. He's off the throttle, gang. Won't be any malfeasance if you don't look for it. Next is assertive arbitration.
Dickhead got in the way. Sure, you just threw a fucking grenade at me, but I can't light you up.
Pay professional hunters to run a petting zoo. Acquire and exploit the local fauna like it's your life's work. I get it. Between the rifts, aggressive rivals, and the actions of maverick freelancers, there's a lot of volatility out there right now. The market hates uncertainty. Can't say I care for it either. But I'll have no trouble with the ambition deficient. Respected subordinates, spare me no gumption, and I promise we will all thrive. There are so many reasons to shop for Auntie's Choice products. We have a wide range of goods for every budget, from the most extravagant to the most big-minded of customers. We have food and drink for every taste and meal you can imagine, plus a few more that you can't imagine, but that we can sell you recipes for. We are also the only retailers for parasite-free purple berries.
The term parasite-free indicates the fact that any kind of parasite found in an Auntie's Choice product is provided free of charge and is not the property of Auntie's Choice or its subsidiary companies, and the eating of said parasite absolves Auntie's Choice of any legal responsibility in perpetuity throughout the galaxy.
Let's get them over with!
Non-friendly life form detected.
Let me know when you need a distraction. Let's skip the flowers. That's a bad company.
Trinicular, arriving any moment now.
Auntie's Choice knows that a better you.
Well, look who it is. Ruth's lackey. But perhaps you have more negotiating skills. Let's parlay. See if we can come to terms.
Pick that fucking thing up.
Ah, I remember you from Fairfield. You were quite agreeable, if I recall. Oh, we must attempt to recapture that affability now. Let's be reasonable, shall we? Everyone has a price. What's your lowest offer for yours?
Shouldn't you be the one making an offer? What exactly we're talking about here? Sorry, no deal.
Oh, that's quite a clever strategy. Suppose you realize you... Wait, you're not bluffing, are you? This isn't some savvy negotiating tactic at all. You intend to kill me. Wait, whatever they're offering, I'll almost double it. Don't touch that! Stop this instant! No! No! No!
Oh, she did. Get her wig. I can go right to her. Damn it. Find it.
With Cleo dead, Auntie's choice will surely collapse from the ensuing power struggle. Thus always to materialists. The Order is now well positioned to triumph over the regressive forces of ignorance that have heretofore held Arcadia in stasis. And it is all thanks to you.
That's what I do.
Your contributions have been many and varied, and I will not belabor the point by recounting them all here. But know this, when the final contest with the Protectorate takes place, wherever that may occur, you will not only have the Order support, I will stand with you personally. Were I still shackled to ego, I might have succumbed to some instinct for self-preservation. But my presence improves the odds of our success, and so there is no other decision to be made. Agent, after what you have accomplished for the Order, your presence is always welcome. May you achieve...
What is with the anomalous behavior?
Cheddar. Alright. Only one thing left to do. Investigate the disturbance at Horizon Point. And this, I believe, should be a point of no return. Keep forgetting I can do this. You are about to return to... Oh, I just did that. Okay. Warawina. Boo Bear! Ooh, look at that. Purdy. Hey, Boo Bear. How are you?
It appears Horizon Point Station is still in the process of being reconstituted. The rift itself is also more unstable than ever. As a result, landing closer to the location of the Protectorate's large-scale rift anomaly modulator is not possible. In order to modify it with the rift data you processed in the archive, you will need to travel to its location on foot and seize it from Protectorate control.
Yeah, I figured that as much.
The energy readings from the modulator can be traced to the Sovereign's flagship, Providence, hovering on the far side of the station. Hypothesizing, given Protectorate hierarchy and the recent announcement about the Sovereign's mental refreshment, this is likely the Consul's doing. He will need to be stopped.
And I know just how to stop him. Get me close and I'll make it quick.
No.
Fortunately, this unit urges moving quickly. The rift is growing dangerously unstable. Using the rift modulator on board the Providence is the only way to prevent destruction of the colony. While the Order have sent their forces to assist you in intercepting the modulator, it will take time for them to navigate the station.
Every rift is a slight against the people of Arcadia, whom I have pledged to protect. And my business with the Consul is deeply personal. You must take me onto the station.
Once the modulator is secured, it may be used to close the rift and save Arcadia and all those in its orbit. There is minimal room for error, Commander. Good luck.
Yay. I'm good. How about you? I am Gucci. I am good. I still just don't want to be home right now. I don't know why, but whatevs. This looks cool.
As if the rift's not hair-raising enough? Something about those soldiers up ahead's got my spine tingling. There she is. Providence. I'd have sacrificed pay to build a ship like that back on Triangle. Let's get this thing. To kill them before you die.
Oh shit. Hello.
Up and out. Appreciate a little help, Commander.
En ready. Exposure.
I didn't have your back at all. Whoa! My lordy!
This station's a never-ending mess. Good thing we've got our own grandfather to help us navigate.
Order forces are on their way to you now, Agent. Their estimated arrival
Bring it.
time is imminent.
Talk about perfect timing. Not sure I trust our shield to hold against that plasma. Let's find another way around. Thought my plasma shower days were behind me when I left Triangle.
Was I supposed to go this way? So there's another path over here. Hang on. Unless that ended, which it looks like it ended. So, never mind. Yep, okay.
Ready to waste them. On your command.
so I came from that way. Okay.
Let's dismiss what the hell do you do?
Medics and pharmaceutical provisions incoming. Visual acquired.
Adjusting calculations. Hold fire on our allies. N-ray. Exposure. Undermining. Functioning.
Motherfucker!
N-ray. Exposure. Undermining. Functioning.
Yeah, you know what? I already did your quest. I don't fucking need you anymore. Okay, it's a random ass spot to have open.
Why did you make me do this? Why?
That sounds like... Helen? No. No, it couldn't be.
DeVries? Nope.
Get away from me. See them? They were my teammates and they didn't listen neither. You'll end up just the same.
Helen? Law, is that you? It's me, Niles. No, I look a mite different from how you remember me. Been working on my fashion sense.
Wait, Rookie? Commander? Is that you? No. No, this must be some kind of trick.
Oh, what's happening to me? So it is you. Thank Law. I don't understand what happened, Commander. Something was wrong with Sandoval and Jepson. They glowed like they were aflame. They ran in, jumped at me, clawed at me. Law, I had to kill them.
Oh, Helen. That's awful. But you were only defending yourself. I'd have done no different.
I don't understand what's happening.
I need you to focus. What's the last thing you remember before I kill you?
Everything was fine. Till the explosion. I was pinned. Fire closed in. I tried to move. I tried to find the rookie. Then the whole station shook and tore apart. And then... nothing.
She was alive when the rift engulfed the station. That's how she's here now. We could have saved her, Commander. We could have done something.
Wait. There was something else. Sandoval was yelling. DeVries wasn't responding to comms. What happened?
The rift has done something to you. DeVries sabotaged our mission.
Law, I knew something was the matter. Tell me. Tell me everything.
I just told you. She caused the explosion to slow us down, and then she destroyed the station.
Val and I tried looking for you while the commander went on ahead, but DeVries never intended for us to finish the mission. We barely escaped the station before she destroyed it.
So she never intended for any of us to survive. Figures. So what is it that left me like this? Not right.
That's the Protectorate's fault. They're playing at being Abbott.
Stop speaking in circles. What are they doing?
It's called reconstitution. The Protectorate are trying to put the whole station back to how it was before it was destroyed. You included. But it's failing.
So I've come back from death to some warped version of life? All because of some twisted experiment? Is that about right? I assume you got a plan to help me. You do, don't you?
There's nothing I can do for you.
Boyd. This is it, ain't it? I'll never see the sun again. Never fly in our ship. Never anything. What am I supposed to do?
Promise I'll prevent this from happening to anyone else. Not all hope is lost.
Yeah, well, the amount of hope I got ain't worth a damn. Reckon best you can do is end this for me. So will you?
Sure will.
I'm sure.
Glad we could do you this one last kindness. Rest easy now, Helen. You've earned it. Won't let no one forget your bravery.
Always knew I could count on you, Rookie. You've made a damn fine agent. Only wish I'd been there to see. This is the final kindness you'll do for me, Commander. Thank you. Try not to miss, huh? I'll just wait here, Commander. Go on.
We are all but stardust.
Thank you for putting it into a sucker. I know that wasn't an easy decision, but it was the right one.
Easy for me, you pussy. Alright, what do we do? Bad guy?
Step away from the terminal, layperson. Stop! Internal records classify you a figure of ill repute and with a significant backlog of fines. On behalf of all aggrieved parties, the order demands...
Yeah, stop getting in my fucking way.
You may proceed, Commander. We've got supplies at the ready.
Hold on. What's over here?
There's the Providence. Oh, what a beauty. I mean, apart from the whole rendering space-time asunder. And look there. That rover looks inbound for the skip labs.
Hang on, I thought I was supposed to go over here.
Are you in need of any weapons, armor, or other supplies? The presiding bishop foresaw this. Please take what you require. It's the least we can do in exchange for your recovery of the archive for us. The presiding bishop herself has arrived.
Initial observations conclude that the subject does not possess major ailments. Just as I predict. Any treatments you may require, very well. You should note it. Initial observations conclude that the subject does not possess major
Okay.
ailments.
Thought there was a quest marker over here. A little late. Sure.
Why can't the Rift ever reconstitute anything nice?
Where's the fun in that?
En ready. Exposure. Undermining. Functioning.
Commander, watch your vitals!
Well,
Let's dismiss what the hell do you do? Another rift. Is that plasma wrapped up in it? I wouldn't recommend getting close. Haven't come this far just to give up. Let's look around. Gotta be some way to deal with this.
This is Scientist Bernard Rand.
one second.
Suppose this is a bad time to mention I barely passed my high-intensity arithmetic course at the academy?
Sovereign's office, ain't it? It reeks of overcompensating. Wow. And this fool had people hanging on his every word?
Well, ain't that convenient? First nice thing the Sovereign's done for us.
Reckon we can input this equation in that terminal we found.
Damn it.
Great. Now we can get through the chamber. And we won't expire immediately like our friend here.
Our projections are off by orders of magnitude.
Don't make
Fuck.
me bury another agent!
Too far. Really? These games need better fucking save points.
Well, ain't that convenient? First nice thing the Sovereign's done for us. Best to get this equation inputted as soon as possible. Good. My vision was starting to swim over there. Quick like, find that rift modulator.
Boarding was easier than I expected. Now, let's find a way to unseal the hangar before we're noticed.
Attention, crew deck. Intruder alert. Be vigilant.
Looks like the
Doing my job here.
Can't fucks with me. Oh, hey.
In spite of your success thus far, the hard work is not yet finished. You still need to seize the Rift Modulator and end the console's machinations, by force if necessary. Both the modulator and the conductor of this ill-conceived plot are on the decks above us. However, there are security protocols you will need to bypass in order to access them. Indeed. I will hold position on this level to ensure you are not flanked by enemy reinforcements. Look for me once you have reached the uppermost level. We will regroup there.
Sure, I'll do all the hard work.
Greetings, subject. Please note that any attempts to haggle, please make a request. Display.
Tell me we're not going to just go over your head. That's not fair. Right, Commander? Let's get him over with! Y'all need to give us some space. Are leaking outside, Commander.
Whoa.
You spent enough time on ice.
Coming your way.
Seeking to determine or the insurgent has disappeared.
Take him out! The idea is to kill them before you die. Reckon we can look for those access credentials if you want to avoid a fight. Sneaking around is always an option too. Anyway, the modulator has got to be on this deck. We should poke around, but quietly. See what information we can uncover.
Actually authorized? Come here a moment. Be wary. I've heard there's an intruder aboard. Ah, I suppose that could be you. Forgive me. I'm still a little addled from my last refreshment. I'm going to set off an alarm, okay? Yes, that's fine. Administrator, raise an intruder alert, please.
Got some bad company.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just stay with me. all. Look at the size of that thing. No way we're getting the modulator on this ship. Best we can hope is to get closer to her.
Looks like he was in charge around here. If anyone's got information about the rift modulator on their person, it's him.
Accessing report. Rift restoration analysis. Compiled by Chief Scientist Monserrate. Marked for delivery to Consul Thoreau.
Esteemed Consul, after much analysis, my conclusion is that the modulator we have worked tirelessly to build will not function as intended when used for reconstituting matter from rifts. Every test of reconstitution has resulted in demonstrable failure. Proceeding as we are now with Horizon Point Station will surely lead to severe, unanticipated consequences. The modulator is only effective at closing rifts from unsafe distances. Using it to close exacerbated rifts will certainly lead to the destruction of any vessel carrying it. Unfortunately, the data that we originally had hoped for, from the ancient rifts detected in the far reaches of space untouched by humanity, has not yielded any of its secrets. And we are now out of time. All of our recent readings suggest that we're on the verge of losing control of this rift. I recommend diverting from our current plan before it is too late for Arcadia. I've included extensive notes and annotations appended to the modulator schematics to substantiate these conclusions. I know you will guide us wisely, my dear Consul.
Well, we got the schematics. But this report got me asking questions. If they found rifts in deep space, where humanity supposedly ain't been, how did they form? It don't add up.
This is stuff off, but we'll have to worry about it later. Right now, we should concentrate on finding the console.
Your punctuality is as commendable as ever. How did you fare in securing the rift modulator?
Can't secure or operate it until we control the ship, but I do have schematics.
Yet one more hindrance to overcome in this endeavor. Nevertheless, I expect you to guard those plans closely in the interim. Did you find anything else of note? When one learns information that rattles their understanding of the universe, one may take a moment to consider the gravity of said information. We know that rifts are only caused by skip drives, so if they are appearing in non-colonized space, then this is truly momentous. It proves definitively that life did not originate on Earth, and may, in fact, exist elsewhere in other forms.
I don't really give a shit.
I concur. This is a discussion for later, with laureates in attendance. For now, we must confront the consul before he wrests that future away forever. He is just through those doors. I have run the numbers, and should you wish to negotiate with the consul, you must be strategic. He will not react well to a direct attack on his character or methods early on. It certainly may. At which point we may find the opening needed to convince him to stand down. The situation is more likely to devolve into violence than not, but I am willing to give this solution a chance, if only to observe what arguments you construct.
Not that the consul deserves it, none, but if we can end things peaceably, we should try for it.
You should take this time to prepare, replenish your supplies, explore your environment for any advantages. Consider what options you may have in the event negotiations fail. And if there is anything more you need to say to me or your companions, I encourage you to divest yourself of these diversionary thoughts while you still can.
Nope. Get out of my way, bitch.
The distinguished presiding bishop herself has deigned to join us. What a charming surprise. I might have known you'd enlist the nearest rabble in reach to crusade against me. Loyalty has eluded you for years, after all. Sentinels, if you would.
You will try.
Greater numbers, greater odds. It was necessary to combat the irrationality of your foolish endeavor. By failing to show reason, you have lost your edict to rule. Now, stand down.
What's the matter with you? Have your wits been dulled? I am doing what is necessary to save Arcadia, and I'll start by ridding it of trespassers like you. You are less a guest and more of an invasive species, Commander. One that I will cull in short order. Yes, I know well who you are. In any other situation, I might be compelled to take you apart and see how precisely it is you operate, but time, it would seem, isn't on your side. You are a relic of an impotent institution, propelled forward by nothing more than luck and foolhardy metal. Mind your tongue. I've been following your progress closely, you know, since you so unceremoniously caused our Vox relay to crash into Westport. When you began your dealings with the Order and the Corporatists, I thought that perhaps having a chaotic element in their midst could work in our favor. But now you're here, scurrying around my ship and attempting to thwart the Protectorate yet again. No, I don't think I will. Tell me, did you manage to stop us from bringing your peace talks to a swift end? As I recall, Greater Tranquility was reduced to little more than mangled ruins in a single moment.
Greater Tranquility Station was a test?
It was a modest success. I had hoped it'd hobble Auntie's choice in the Order once and for all, but it has proven to be a valuable lesson in patience. I was able to buy the time to enact the very plan before you. Though, judging from that vacant expression on your face, it would appear you've no idea what I intend.
Go ahead, enlighten me.
Very well. Once the rift destroys Arcadia, we shall edit the information stored within it and use the modulator to reshape our colony into its perfect form. Horizon Point's destruction all those years ago was a tragedy, yes, but without it, we might never have opened our eyes to our true purpose and the possibility of Arcadia's rebirth. When the matriarch discovered the first skip drive, she set us on a course to elevate humanity. We're now writing our path, and I will do my part as the architect intended.
Cool. Alright, cool. Let's attack this fucker.
Commander, watch your vitals.
Guess what I got? There
you go. Good.
The reconstitution has grown increasingly volatile, and the Rift device has lost control capabilities. Closure of the Rift via conventional means is no longer possible. Brace for catastrophic event. Ooh, shit balls.
If the readouts are to be believed, the Rift is on the verge of destabilizing completely. But the Rift modulator cannot be operated from this distance. It must be flown into the Rift.
That would be suicide.
Though it may be troubling to you, this conclusion holds no uncertainty. Someone present must do this.
Oh, well.
Sometimes there is no alternative. This is one such time. Steel yourself. I will take the schematics back with me, and, using the processed Rift data, of course, the Order will begin production of more modulators that can be operated at a safe distance.
I don't like where this is headed.
Your death will not be wasted effort. I will work to protect Arcadia, and ensure your sacrifice is remembered for the selfless action it is.
Great. Yet again, we're the saps burdened with cleaning up the mess. I wish this weren't on any one of us, but ain't got time to dwell on the more favorable outcomes.
Oh, bitch, you know you're dead. Goodbye.
Pride ain't exactly at the forefront of concern, Commander. You know as well as I do that I gotta stick around if I want the grafting program to stay shuttered. And I don't want my influence to be the only thing holding them back. Where did I say that? I'm just expressing that I got a lot to live for. A hell of a lot that I can do to improve folks' lives. That ain't nothing to scoff at, Commander. I'll do my best on that account.
Starting to cut it close here. What's the plan, Commander?
Yeah, fuck it.
Commander, it's been an honor and a privilege. You really are the best the Directorate's got.
We win, Gracie!
And so, in the end, the commanders sacrificed themselves to save the galaxy. No one knew their motives or thoughts in those final moments, though legends grew around this mythical agent of the Earth Directorate all the same. Following its destruction by the Vox Station, the former protectorate town of Westport was never rebuilt. The Order left its burnt-out ruins as a monument to the horrors of war. The Order returned Alexandra Monastery and Matriarch's Mercy to their original purpose, contemplating the clockwork of the universe in pursuit of solving the equation, while thoughtfully relocating refugees to another settlement. The abbot carried on as the head of the monastery, a task he excels at in peacetime. He was assigned a new seer who lacked Wiley's ambition. They got along much better. Having died at the peace talks, Augustine DeVries' treachery was never known to the Earth Directorate. She is forever remembered as the star agent who tragically went missing during her mission. Val continued to serve the Earth Directorate faithfully for many more years than should be possible, giving automechs like her everywhere a reputation as stable and reliable. As a result, more Valerie units were put into service, while fewer human agents were deployed into the field. As he rose through the Earth Directorate ranks, Niles pressed for a field directive to deploy the new Val units only when the situation posed significant risk. The policy reduced agent casualties by a significant margin. Oddly enough, in-office deaths increased by a not insignificant margin. Agent Niles Ibarra achieved the rank of commander, earning renown as a formidable agent, unafraid to challenge the status quo within the Earth Directorate. He recruited his friend Zebulon Tran to the Earth Directorate, a gesture of gratitude for not airing the Directorate's dirty laundry. Together, they vowed to reform the agency from within, so it might never again bargain with authoritarian governments. Ultimately, Niles rose to the position of Secretary General. His term saw the Earth Directorate at its most popular, or, in the eyes of corporations and tyrannical governments, most feared. Following Inez's humiliation of Auntie's Choice VP Willard Conan, the grafting program was shuttered forever. Inez ensured that all surviving grafted soldiers received full medical treatment and were compensated for their suffering. Those who died from the experiments were honored. Tristan continued to doggedly uphold Protectorate values. With Virgil dead, no one could oppose Tristan for the rank of Supreme Arbiter. Tristan used his new role to punish even the smallest infractions harshly. He eventually became a widely feared figure within his own society. Ever logical and distant from others, Marisol embraced violence as her solution to eliminate random variables from the equation. Unsurprisingly, she was invited to few social functions. Asa finally achieved her dream of dying in a rift. All it took was a daring and blood-soaked heist of a modulator to create a rift that she then summarily leapt into. Thus, Asa remained a fanatical member of the Glorious Dawn, spreading the truth of the rifts to her final agonized breath. With full control of the archive and the modulator schematics in hand, the Order called upon all Ascendants to collaborate in one purpose, that of rebuilding Arcadia. Ruth Bassar proceeded to interface with the archive, an agonizing process that shortened her life, yet accelerated the Order's work in solving the universal equation. Decades into the future, she would be recognized as the most efficient presiding bishop in Order history. With the old auntie dead, a new figurehead was needed to keep up appearances. Company execs fast-tracked auditions for a new auntie, but it was too little, too late for the corporation's influence to recover, leaving it ripe for a hostile takeover. A grateful Order bestowed the commander with a posthumous academic position equivalent to a laureate, noting they were on permanent academic hiatus due to extreme heroism. Adrift without firm leadership, Protectorate subjects struggled with post-war life. A small band of hardliners collaborated to preserve their society in the face of Arcadia's new leadership. When Sovereign Varric was discovered in mental refreshment, the Order attempted to help him recover without much success. He lived out the rest of his addled days at Laplace's garden, often spotted sitting by the pond and staring at the water. Despite the recent tumultuous events in Arcadia, it was business as usual for Free Market Station. Sub Rosa continued to supply the colony in the wake of the commander's actions. Unable to die in their sacred rift after it was closed, the Glorious Dawn heeded a new calling, seeking the modulators needed to create new rifts, so that they could die in those instead. The dangerous experimental research of Marisol's contact from Point Obviation lived on, with a seer predicted 11.9% probability of yielding a universe-ending catastrophe. Meanwhile, an entrepreneurial work group of chemistricians unveiled a new flavor of Purple Berry Crunch. Thanks to the Order's thoughtful planning, The rifts were all closed, and all colonies in proximity to Arcadia were saved. But the fate of those farther out in the galaxy remains unclear. All
Outer
of
Worlds
these
3.
events turn on the decisive actions of the Earth Directorate agent and their unique way of navigating Arcadia. Its disparate factions, social complexities, ubiquitous product placement, and arsenal of absurdly satisfying weaponry. But through it all, and to this day, Earth has remained inexplicably dark.
Booty. Booty. Booty again. Give me those trophies. Any more? Nope. All this dialogue and little action, boring. It was the end of the game, and it was just summarizing everything that was done. They did that in the first game, too, if I remember right. I like this one a lot better than the first one. Mainly because fucking Parvati was not a companion in this game. Stupid bitch.
Hey, congrats on reaching the ending. Well, an ending. Plenty more where that came from. How about another go? Additional...
Shut up. Alright, well, that is the end of the game. I won't be getting the platinum, because that would require another playthrough, and that's just something I'm not going to do. No. But I am hopeful that DLC will come out. There was 2 for the last game, so hopefully we get more. Because this is actually a pretty cool game. And if I remember right, the last shot of the first game was outside the spaceship looking at 2 planets. And the last shot of this game is going to be the Great Rift. So, until next time, I want to get back to Oblivion and Crimson Desert and Death Stranding 2 and other games I'm forgetting about. And put this away, because it's over. So, until next time, thank y'all for watching, and I hope y'all have yourselves a sexy-ass night. Love you, Bill.